A warm greeting to everyone. In this video, we are going to see about Northwest Corner Rule. Northwest Corner Rule is one of the methods to find the initial basic feasible solution of a transportation problem. We all know that the transportation problem is a special type of LPP where the objective is to minimize the cost of distributing a product from a number of sources to a number of destinations. This is the transportation table which consists of M sources, say S1, S2, etc. up to Sm with availability A1, A2, etc. up to Am, and N destinations, namely D1, D2, etc. up to Dn with the requirements B1, B2, etc. up to Bn. Here Cij's represent a cost of transporting one unit from ith source to jth destination, and Xij denote the number of units to be transported from ith source to jth destination. A transportation problem is said to be balanced if the total demand is equal to the total supply, that is summation Ai equal to summation Bj. Now let us illustrate Northwest Corner Rule with an example. Here this is a transportation table with 3 origin and 4 destinations. From the requirement and availability, we may see that this problem is balanced. So the transportation problem has feasible solution. To apply Northwest Corner Rule, at first we need to find the northwest corner cell of the transportation table. In this problem, the northwest corner cell is A11, which is indicated with yellow in color. We need to allocate this cell at first. We may note that the total availability in the source A is 250 and the total requirement for the destination D is 200. So we can allocate the maximum of 200 units. And after allocation, the availability in the origin A becomes 50 and the requirement for the destination become 0. So this 0 indicates that no more units required for the destination D. So we may cancel the remaining cells in that corresponding column. Next, in the remaining cell, the northwest corner cell is A12. So we have to allocate A12 next. The availability in the source A is 50 and the requirement for the destination E is 225. So we can allocate 50 units in that cell. And after allocation, we may find that the source A has no more availability and the requirement for the destination E becomes 175. And we may cancel off the remaining cells in the first row. Now we are left with 6 cells. Among the 6 cells, the northwest corner cell is A22, which has to be allocated next. We may note that this cell can be allocated with 175 units, and after this allocation, the availability in the source B becomes 125 and requirement for the destination E becomes 0. So we may cancel off the remaining cell in the second column. Now we are left with 4 cells. The northwest among that cell is A23, and this cell can be allocated with 125 units. After this allocation, the availability in the source B becomes 0 and the requirement for the destination F becomes 150, and we may cancel off the cell 2, 4. And finally we are left with 2 cells only, which 2 cells can be allocated with 150 units and 250 units respectively. This is the required feasible solution obtained by Northwest Corner Rule. And a corresponding transportation cost according to the above route can be calculated by using the formula summation Xij into Cij, which is 12,200. Among all the methods to find the initial basic feasible solution of a transportation problem, northwest corner rule is the easiest. I hope you understand this concept very well. Thank you.